Karibu sana mtazamaji wetu, karibu sana. Asante kwa kuwa nasi. Naamini ya kwamba unaendelea kujifunza mambo mengi kutokana na hiki kipindi cha Worship Unveiled. Today we have amazing guests, worship leaders that have been worship leader for some time, and we are just trying to see how a worship leader is tackling some issues and the challenges that they are facing. Now we have Minister Lucy and we have Minister Moses G, and they have just mentioned some two challenges. One of them, Minister Lucy mentioned, is that we sometimes we face, do we call it, sometimes we can call it rejection. Yeah. Some members reject you as their leader and others will embrace you. Like some will feel like you are enough to be our leader, and others will feel you are not enough to be our leader. How do you deal, or how have you been dealing with such challenge?
Okay.
And I want to believe it has happened for your entire period of 20 years.
Yeah, it has.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, na mi nasema challenge kama hiyo ni it's a big challenge.
Yes.
Kwa sababu usipokubalika mahali, it's very hard to lead.
Yes.
So what I've done, I've prayed about it.
Okay.
And niona Mungu akinisaidia.
Okay.
The other thing I've done, I've tried being close to them. Unajua pengine wengine hawakutaki kwa sababu wana reason.
Yes,
kuna
yes.
Pengine uongozi wako ambao sehemu fulani hawaupendi. Kuna style una lead but hawa wanataka style nyingine. So ukiwafikia, they will be able to tell you this is what we want, if you can apply it. Na wewe unaenda mahali unaangalia enyewe ni ukweli kwa sababu nimetumia my own.
Yes.
But sasa nime gain whatever they said to me, at least niweze kupata sehemu nyingine.
Okay.
So it's very good you go to them, wale ambao wanaonekana kabisa wanakupinga, you embrace them, you try ujiforce kwao, lakini in other ways you can call them for a cup of tea. Yani you try be close to them, and then through that they will be able to expose themselves and say this is what we've been wanting. So through that I've been able to meet this challenge.
Yes.
ya rejection.
Okay.
Na pia kuomba pia sana.
Yeah.
Maana Biblia inasema ya kwamba Mungu atakupatia kibali na watu. So that has made me at least niweze ku overcome, though haijaisha kabisa, but si kama vile ilikuwa kitambo. At least anaona kama nakubalika vizuri.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
That's powerful. Kuna jambo muhimu umesema hapo ya kwamba you try to bring them close.
Yeah.
Now, kuwaleta karibu na ukataja njia moja ya maybe you can go for a coffee and na kwa kujaribu kuwasikiza.
Yeah.
Sasa katika hiyo kujaribu kuwasikiza, are you trying to ask them how they want to be led? Like munataka ni waongoze namna gani, ama ni maoni gani haya unataka wakupe?
Unaona sasa ukiwaita, you will not go direct to them.
Okay. And
ask them munataka uongozi kuwe aje. You just have fun.
Okay.
Like friends, you make friendship.
Yes, yes.
So
Friendship is key.
Kwa sababu ni kikundi cha sifa na ibada, hatutaongea mambo ya chama za nje ama whatever. So we will talk about worship. Worship team.
Yes.
So through that utasikia kama kenye mtu ako naye ataiongea tu, si lazima akwambie Lucy we want this and this.
Yes.
But utaisikia. So the more you create time with them, the more you get what they want.
Yes.
So it's not asking them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that's powerful.
Yeah.
Now, Minister Moses G.
Yes, sir.
Have you ever encountered such challenge? Like some members are for you, others you feel they may not be openly showing that they are not for you, but you feel it's like they are against you.
Oh yes, I have. I have a lot. Kwanza wengine ilikuwa kwa madhabahu.
Okay.
Ile unaambia I think you should lead this.
Yes.
And you should lead this other thing. And then mtu anakuambia openly, you're not doing that.
Oh.
You're going to do this and this other thing.
And you are the leader.
And I am the leader. It's a bit embarrassing, but yes, I have encountered it.
Yes, yes. How have you dealt with such a challenge?
Good. So, first of all, I'm going to combine. Okay, let me generalize it.
Please.
one of the wisdom wenye huwa natumia tuliambiwa ya kwamba being a leader of something,
Yes.
you definitely become the father.
Okay.
If you're leading a group of people, you're their father.
Yes.
And they are your children. And we understand at times nyumbani kuna sons, kuna different kind of sons. Kuna wayward sons, prodigal sons, kuna good sons, obedient sons. So you just have to stretch and know how to deal with them.
Okay.
Personally and kila mtu kivyake na pia corporately.
Yes.
So one of the ways ambayo huwa natumia ni ile nyanya amesema. You unawakaribia and you teach them.
You teach them.
You teach them with a lot of love because yeye akipandisha na wewe upandishe pia kiburi mwambie I'm the leader here, I'm the one. It's going to end, it's going to bring chaos and fracases for the whole service.
Sure.
So the best thing you do, at times the way I handle it myself, I deal with it personally. Naambia yes, we should meet and talk. Tell me, what do you want? What's the issue? Nini? Tusaidiana, because we're also not perfect as worship leaders.
Yeah.
We need your input, we need your advice and stuff like that.
Yes. That's very powerful. In short, you're trying to say that every worship leader should be very close to the worship team members.
Develop that relationship.
Yes.
Mjuani.
Yes. So that a worship leader is not permitted kujipandisha kiwango huko juu such that other team members wanakuona wewe ni kama unashukaga mbinguni unaanguka hapo. Pum. Yani get involved into their issues. And like you said, something very important, that we are also human.
That's right.
Just the way you are human as a worship leader, you have feelings, you will feel mtu amekukwaza.
Right.
The same way the teams are they are human. They can be hurt. And you also said something very important, that sometimes we lead people who are older than us.
That's right.
Yeah.
And sometimes you lead people who are younger
That's right.
than us. Now, sasa wewe ukiwa hapo katikati, it's a bit challenging to know how to balance.
Very.
Because sometimes you cannot correct
Someone who is older
a mother na pengine mtoto yake ako in the same worship team. How do you deal with such? You want to hautaki kuonekana kama unapendelea mtu, lakini huyu sasa mama amevunja sheria na mtoto wake ako hapa. How do you deal with such?
Well, hiyo ni fix. Hiyo ni fix. Serious.
Yes.
Well, what I would say, one of the wisdom I usually use, ni kwamba luckily for us as worship leaders,
Yes.
Mr. Lucy, ni kwamba we are under another authority.
Okay.
We are under our pastors.
Sure.
Nafikanga to some extent ambayo your wisdom might be insufficient.
Yes.
So I wouldn't mind asking for help maybe from my pastors.
Yes.
Or I would look for advice from another worship leader. Like for example, niite mtu kama Minister Lucy ngombe, you should come to our practice session this Saturday.
Yes.
And try and tackle kuna this and these issues, try and tackle it. Evo. You getting my point?
Yes.
So at times, kwangu personally I might be inferior,
Yes.
I might be weak, but kuna venye mgeni pia wanachukuliwa na heshima yake.
Yeah.
So one of the wisdom ambayo mimi huwa ninatumia na ningependa sana ku-advise wale ambao wananisikiza, don't just die alone.
Yes, you are.
Because you'll be depressed and discouraged. Speaking out of experiential knowledge, you will be discouraged. You're leading people ambao wewe ndio hapa katikati, wewe anaona this is not good, wewe this is not good. Don't be afraid to seek for help.
Very true.
Yeah.
Very
so
true.
I will invite mtu kama Minister Lucy,
Yes.
aje address those issues.
Such issues
Yeah.
with a lot of wisdom.
With a lot of wisdom, of course.
Yes. Minister Lucy, have you found yourself in such a situation that you have some people who are very older, they are advanced in years, in age than you?
Yeah.
Na uko na watoto pia, okay, si watoto per se, like, but they are younger than you. But you want to balance them, the way you handling them, uonyeshane ya kwamba umeheshimu huyu mdogo kukuliko na umeheshimu pia huyu ambaye amekuzidi kwa umri. How have you dealt with such?
Nimekuwa nikiongoza the team that kuna wazee juu yangu na kuna wenye wako chini na kuna wenye tuko level moja. But Mungu amekuwa akinisaidia kwa sababu hawa wenye nimekuwa nikiongoza ambao ni old, I try call them.
Yes.
In case kama kuna kitu yenye tumeagree kama team and maybe wamekosa kuifanya. So huwa najaribu kuwaita kando.
Okay.
I tell them sisi ni kioo, whatever we lead, kwa sababu wanaangalia hawa wakubwa wanafanya nini.
Yes.
So I try talk to them. Pia hawa wadogo kuna mambo ambayo wanaweza fanya yenye inaweza affect hao wenye ni wako nini juu yao kidogo. So I try call the team separately. I try talk to them na waambia we are one. Tukikuja sasa kwa worship team, hatuangalii sana huyu ni mkubwa, huyu ni mdogo.
Yes.
Tunakuja level moja.
Yes.
And whatever we have agreed like kama team is what. Kama sasa tumeagree tunakuja saa moja na pengine huyu mzee amekuja saa tatu. So hiyo ni kumaanisha is not hayuko kwa team.
Yes.
Kwa sababu mambo yenye tunapanga kama team hayafanyi. So nitamu request niwaambie we agreed tunakuja saa moja but unaona wewe siku hizi unakuja saa tatu. So I find out shida iko wapi.
Yes.
So kama shida ni genuine nitai-explain kwa the whole team.
Yes.
So ndio tusikwazane.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ni muhimu sana kuwa makini watu wasikwazane.
Yeah.
Kwa hii huduma watu wengi wameacha huduma kwa sababu ya kukwazwa. Na pengine ilihitaji tu mazungumzo
kidogo
ndio ujue huyu mtu alikwazika hivi. There was a time we had some sessions after some times our worship team we would come together na tunasema leo ni siku ya kufungua mioyo.
Wow.
And it was working so powerfully such that okay, we will go somewhere, maybe we'll go visit someone or one of us. We have a swallowship, we are eating together. At that time tunasema sasa ni wakati wa kufungua mioyo, and somebody will stand up and say, Minister Lucy, kuna kitu ulisema kitu fulani iliniumiza sana. Mwingine anasema kuna vile unanichezeanga keyboard, sipendi venye unanichezeanga. By the time mnatoka hapo mume confess and mumesameheana and you are good. If kuna vile unanichezeanga keyboard na sipendi, now I know vile napenda kuchezewa keyboard. And I think such communication is very key, especially being a worship leader. Now I want us to look at something else. How do we, as worship leaders, because it is our responsibility to grow the team.
Yeah.
Some people will join the team, wako na passion ya kuimba na passion ya kuhudumu, lakini hawajui. Na kuna wengine hapo wanasikia like you're wasting their time. I know how to sing. We should not be doing these basic things. Now how do we grow this team such that venye tulikuwa last Sunday, tukikuja this Sunday, we are not at the same level? Minister Moses.
Thank you, sir.
Yes.
I began by saying, being a leader,
yes,
you have the position of a father.
Sure.
You're not necessarily a father, but you have that, you're in that office.
Yes.
And as a father, you need to know your children in their strengths
yes,
and in their weaknesses.
Sure.
Kuna yule unajua huyu anahitaji more time,
yeah,
rehearsals.
Sure.
Huyu anahitaji hivyo na hivyo.
Yes.
So kuwaleta pamoja, I'm going to echo what Mama said. Alisema ya kwamba inafikanga wakati nyinyi wote mnakuja kiwango kimoja. Mkiwa hapo kwa class, this is what I love doing.
Yes.
My church, this is something ambayo imenisaidia sana.
Okay.
Ile you will, kama umekuja kama wewe ni mgeni, you will rarely know who the leader is. Before uambiwe director ni huyu ndo praise worship, unakuwa umestruggle because we love coming together. Wale wazee, wale wadogo na mimi kama kiongozi wao, we love coming together, we make stories and do things together. That, kama vile umesema, that way you're going to embrace one another.
Yes.
In their strengths and weaknesses.
Yes.
So how to deal with that, to answer your question, is you need to identify the ones with their strengths and the ones with their weaknesses.
Okay.
And then you match them together. Of course, unajua kuna wengine watahitaji more time, kuna watahitaji more rehearsal sessions, more advice, more words of encouragement, na hivyo. Hawa nao wengine ambao wako na, they think they are too superior, there is a way you also balance them.
Yes.
Because you know you're the father. At times the father is allowed to chasten and to correct.
Yes,
no, don't do that. That is not the way to go. So I think as a leader you need to wear that robe of fatherhood. Yeah.
And understand their weaknesses and their potential,
That's
their
right.
strong points and their weakest points.
That's right.
As all the members, such that this one is able to do this one is not able to do this. We are going for a short break now. When we come back, Minister Lucy, you'll help us understand how are you dealing with what Minister Moses G is saying, like you want to grow them together. One feels ako pale juu, the other one feels wewe unajua tu huyu mpaka off-key, hata kutafuta key ni shida, So how do you bring them together? We will tackle that after this short break.